After having Detroit-style pizza, and crossing that off my list,
Love it.
along with, Ivers in Seattle. You got to do those. Superdog Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Lou Malnati's Chicago. You've had some Lou Malnati's pizza with
and
me.
It's very good.
Got to go to New York and get some New York-style pizza.
Right.
Barb, my traveling companion, was from Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Where
That's
Buffalo,
so funny.
got to go there and get buffalo wings. Barbecue in Memphis.
Crazy. Yeah, good one.
Or Kansas City.
Or a Pinky's
Yes.
in L.A.
Pink's in L.A.
That's it.
Beignets in New Orleans.
Got to do that.
Lady next to me on the plane struck up a conversation with me, and I was telling her about my Detroit pizza adventure.
Oh, yeah?
And she said, oh, okay.
Was she pretty?
She was.
Was she flirting with you?
She was not.
Do I need to go get her?
Because and you know how I could tell? She mentioned her husband right off the bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. We're in a safe space. We can just BS, and like pretty sure they're independently wealthy.
Those type of people.
Right. Yeah. Like she talked about all the skiing she had been doing.
Oh, wow.
And so she's sort of humoring. Oh, you do? You go and have your little snacks in your little cities, do you?
Yeah.
She was just at Vail skiing in the Alps in Europe or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Wow.
Going to Big Sky in Montana. And she said, well, where are you from? Idaho Falls. Oh, okay. Well, what's Idaho Falls food?
Potatoes.
And I sort of drew a blank. Is that right?
I mean, it's got to be,
I did eventually, after an airplane captain speaking length, but I did eventually say potatoes.
Yeah.
But what else? What is Idaho Falls food?
Scotty's is an institution. It's been here for forever. Plus a classic American cheeseburger. Like you kind of can't go wrong there. Let me think here. What's another really good Idaho Falls
steak and
one?
Potatoes, right? We have lots of ranchers around here.
Yeah, that's true. Steak and potatoes you can't go wrong with.
Shout out again to Lane Virgin.
Another pie hole is also, it's not pizza. Idaho Falls, but it is an Idaho food. And it is definitely a different take on pizza. Fries are a big one.
Doesn't McDonald's just get a ton of... And Five Guys, I'm always seeing posts from people who are in Boston.
Right.
And they go into a Five Guys and the fries are from Rexburg.
Exactly.
Or someplace.
Yeah, I would say the potatoes are probably our main food, but if we're doing like a specialty dish...
Yeah.
That's where, I'd say probably steak and potatoes.
I would almost say Mexican food.
We do have really good Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know where to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you go to Taco Bell or Taco Time.
And I even love the...
I know you do.
In a pinch, I do. I'll drive through and... Because, I mean, what's not to love about beef, lettuce, tomatoes in a corn shell?
You're right. But yeah, we do have excellent Mexican food up here. Garcia's, Sergio's,
Rusty Taco.
Morenitas. I don't think Rusty Taco's in the same
They
category.
do a damn good taco, damn it.
I would say Los Albertos is one of the better ones. Rusty Taco is good, but it's white people Mexican food.
Right.
And I don't like white people Mexican food. I like actual Mexican food.
It's Mexican-American food.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I like the real, authentic, good stuff, Right. So.
I mean, just like Olive Garden is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's actually a really good tradition you've got. I think that it's fun trying the local cuisine.
But I think fries dipped in fry sauce.
Ooh, fry sauce. That's a good point.
Idaho Falls food, if I had to think about it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe funeral potatoes and green jelly?
Oh, funeral potatoes.
I'm sorry, Jell-O?
Wait a second. Funeral potatoes might be the most Idaho food. The shit thing is you can't go to a restaurant and get that.
Why doesn't any restaurant around here do funeral potatoes?
Yeah, why not?
And what would you put on top? Would you crumble Ritz or would you crumble cornflakes?
Have you ever had it with Lay's potato chips on top?
Or that?
It's good. It's real good.
I've only had that because of you.
I know. Yeah, they need to go and get like 2 or 3 prominent Mormon ladies together, and they need to kind of
agree on the recipe.
Yeah.
Are we doing it potatoes au gratin style funeral potatoes, or are we doing
hash brown style? Yeah.
Hash brown style funeral potatoes.
Right. So I personally like the hash brown style ones better. I feel like that's easier to eat and makes more sense.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do the other. I mean, I can see why you might choose to do it, but I don't feel like you get the marriage of the flavors quite as well.
It makes a nice forkful.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Easy
anyway.
eating.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact that there isn't a place where you can get funeral potatoes here in town is nuts to me.
And that's maybe why I'd say Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? A business idea. What if we had a food truck and you could personalize your funeral potatoes?
Hey, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And something else I wanted to mention about Detroit is something called zip sauce.
Yes. Yeah. Can we talk about zip sauce a little?
Okay, so I got some steak in Detroit, and they dipped it in this. They had a side of zip sauce, so I Google it, like, what the hell is this? I asked the waiter, and he said, oh, yeah, it's just what we do around here. And I've got so many photos on my phone, I can't find it. I'll get there. But it's basically butter.
I mean, great start.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Let me find.
Now, is it kind of like, is it sort of like melted butter consistency?
Yes.
Or is it like whipped butter consistency?
Melted butter, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, rosemary, thyme, salt, pepper.
That sounds, I mean, that's all the things that you put on a steak anyway.
So seasoned butter. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you dip your little steak bites in the, it was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We need to have a meal soon with some Virgin Riverland Cattle Company thing.
I love that.
And some zip sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
I thought I knew all the sauces.
well, and I was going to say too, it sounds like something that we would already have around here, and I'm surprised that we don't.
Right, exactly. When I,
Yeah.
you know, when you
Maybe
encounter
it's not
something
mayo-based.
like, you're right.
Yeah.
When you encounter something and it's like, why haven't I done this my entire life?
Right. Like, why is this not more popular?
It's one of those things.
Yeah.